This build here at the Cisco packet trace directory d3514. We're configuring static routes. I'm going to set up on 3 different routers some static IP routes. So we're going to start with the branch router. We'll click on him first, open him up. Next after him will be the headquarters, and then after him we'll do the ISP router. Okay, so let's start with the branch router. Go to the CLI and start configuring. So what we want to do is enable this router. There you go. We'll put them into global configuration mode. And now we can start configuring IP routes. So we'll start with 209.165.200.224. 255, 255, 255, 224. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's good. And then 192.168.2.130. Got a space there. All right. Measure twice, cut once. Okay. So I set the first route. I've got 3 more to do. This is going to take a minute, so I'm going to put you on pause for just a second while I type. Okay, my second line is 192.168, or IP route 192.168.2.64 with a subnet of 255.255.255.192 and a 192.168.2.130. Okay, and now the third one. Again, I'll pause just so you don't have to listen to all the typing. Okay, our last one is IP route 209.165.201.0 with the subnet of 255.255.255.252. And of course, the last IP address is 192.168.2.130, just like the other 2 above it. Okay, so we've got the first one done. We can go ahead and exit. Back to privileged exec mode, where I'm going to throw a copy run start so I don't lose everything. Okay, now we can get out of here. We can go into the headquarters router, which is here, and do the same thing. Go ahead and enable him, and global configuration mode. I'm going to start throwing some commands in here. I'll do some typing. First one is going to be IP route 192.168.2.192 with a subnet of 255.255.255.192 and another IP of 192.168.2.129. And then the second, there'll only be 2 here. The second one will be IP route 209.165.200.224 with a subnet of 255.255.255.224 and a second IP of 209.165.2.111. So I'll put you on pause while I type all that. Okay, we're back. All typed in and ready to go. So we can go ahead and save this configuration by exiting out to privileged exec mode and say copy, run, start. Okay, so we're done with that one. Next, we can go into our last router, which is the ISP, and again, start doing a little configuring there too. So, enable it, go into global configuration mode, and we're ready to start. Again, I got 3 of these to type in, so I'll go ahead and pause so you don't listen to it all. We'll get it done. So here's our first one, 192.168.2.64 with subnet of 255.255.255.192 and 209.165.2.112. And our second one, which is going to be the same as the first, except for right here, we see from 64 to 192, but everything else stays the same. And then our last one, which as you can see, our last one has, again, the same addresses. The only difference between all three of these addresses, as you can see, is 64, 192, or 128. Those are the three differences between those three different addresses. So next, we can verify our configurations and connectivity. Okay, now that my wife is out of the room and no longer making noise, we're going to go ahead and verify configurations and connectivity. So, okay, I need to exit out here first though. Exit, see where I'm at, and say copy run start so I don't lose everything. Okay, so we're all done with that, and I can close this out. So we'll open each of these routers one by one. We'll start with the branch router. Come back here, you. Put them right over here, and we want to view the routing table. So, looks like we're in the right place. I can say show IP route. That should show me the routing table. There it is. And you can see where everything's connected up. All the different networks that we set up. So, we close that. The same thing here. Destination, building configuration. Okay, so that looks good. Show IP route. And again, there they are. All of our little dudes there. Alright, and then ISP. Show IP route. And there they all are. Okay. So now, we've seen our different routing tables. Now we're going to try to ping PC2 from PC1. So we'll click on PC1, go to command line, and we'll try to ping PC2 from there. Oh, but before we do that, we need to get PC2's IP address. So, click on him. And his address is right there. So go back to PC1. We'll try to ping. So we'll say ping PC2. So he's pinging away. And we're getting replies. So it looks like that it's actually hitting it. So now what we want to do is try to trace the route from PC1 to the web server from our command prompt. So our web server is over here. And of course this is locked. The book tells me what the address is, but it's saying it's locked, so it's not going to allow me to show you what the address is. So I'll just type in trace route 209 dot 165 dot 200 dot 254. Okay, so it's tracing the route. And it shows trace complete. Okay, and then we need to navigate to www.cisco.com from the web browser on PC1. So, we're on PC1. Okay. Where can I type? There it is, the URL. And it says that we've completed the activity. So we'll go ahead and check our results, and it says that we completed the activity correctly, got all the different things done, our connection tests and everything else. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial.